Oh. So, I had dribs and drabs of time today. Not enough to be running Supraland, even though I really wanted to. So I did the next best thing and started my casual replay through of Six Into Thunder, which I am running, which I am doing through like more like an 90% speed run. My normal mode of operation is keep a catalog of everything in my head and get every single thing I can possibly get as early as I can possibly get it. So I'm very much a hundo mindset casually, but I'm trying to sort of be like, okay, let's just ignore most of those things as best as I can do it. And I've been playing through. Because I genuinely, like, I remember broad strokes. I remember some things as I get to them, but there's a lot of stuff I don't quite remember, which is good. It's fun. So I've been able to play through. I got up to the second floor of the cage town, and there's still banking district and beach, or whatever the hell it is. So, which, yeah, I think Force Cube and Translocator, I think, are in there somewhere. Because I think Translocators you strictly need to get up. So I'll keep it that a little bit, maybe. But for right now, let's try to do a run or two. It's 11:13. I've got a loaf of bread. Well, sorry, I've got some bread dough that I'm need to do some folds on. You know what? Let me do one more fold before I get started. I can chill. Right, let's give this a go. I will say this. So, right off the bat, there's like a much longer straight-up cutscene in the intro sequence, which I think is less tech than this, is significantly longer. So, I'm a little bit like, about to be running that, but I still think I'm thinking about it. But for now, we're going to focus on this game, the game that I have as a backup in GDQ, and we'll be performing at the backup hotfix event that they're going to have after. Which is nice. I think that's a really nice idea. Because, like, you know, most people probably have no idea what it's like to be a runner at GDQ, and I don't either yet. But there's something to be said for it's like, you know, you gotta practice, you gotta be ready to go, but you probably aren't going up there. So you put in, I have to put in all the reps, I have to be as if I'm going up on that stage and be completely ready for it. But I probably don't get to. So it's nice, the idea of having a sort of a, at least a little consolation prize for those folks is nice. And, you know, if that goes well, use that video as a submission in the future. So, we're just gonna just try to run. Just do a run or two. Just keep up the slow, steady practice, really. I mean, I've got tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so I don't know where I'm gonna find time for practice tomorrow. And so I'm going to my sister's place, and probably gonna be back somewhat late. And then next day is Christmas Day, where I'm probably also going back to my sister's place. So we'll see. Friday maybe. And but for right now, because we're coming down to it, right? Like, you know. Okay, that's okay. Like GDQ is very soon. I really want to know if that little jumping helps or if it's just a little tick. He held back there in case I needed to hit the button again. Although it's unlikely I would need to hit the button again and wouldn't need to reposition this crystal, but it happens. It is not the common case, but it is a case that occurs from time to time. If I was gonna speedrun 6 inches under, I would need to set up auto splits, because I'm not going back at this point. So I'd have to go do all that work. Looking at the game's memory, and if it's like Super World, it's gonna be a lot harder. If it's like Supraland, it should be relatively easy, because they changed the memory layout. It's actually, I think they did it a lot more good in Super World. Like, if you look at that, like you look at it, it's basically like there's this big monolithic player attributes structure in memory for this game, and just like has jump, has double, all this stuff, right? And there's no, like, it's all very hard coded, if you will. Oh my god. So that has like a structure, the list that has all the abilities that you got. It's generic. It's like that's how it should be done. So, my opinion as a software engineer. God, I have game dev that I wanna. Forgot about that. God. Oh my god, that was a unforeseen set of experiences. Okay, this is going super weird. That's okay. That was crazy. Like the block flew forward. Whatever. I'm just going for practice and try to make every split as good as I can, especially the later ones. The early ones, you know, I kind of know the deal. I know what I mess up. It's. I say they're super duper duper consistent these days, but they're pretty good, barring. I really wonder if I should stop trying to do the force cube jump after loot upgrade. Because it's like really messes me up. Or it makes the split so inconsistent. I got 14 seconds. Ooh, I'm trying to live with that. Okay, I had to fight those enemies, and I had trouble with that. And I had trouble with the cube too. Yeah, that was a rough split. That is, of the beginning of the game, that is like probably the worst, the roughest, least consistent split. Like of the first few. But tis what tis. Yeah, the other day I did this. I think this is where I stopped. I just tossed it. I didn't even hit it with the sword and it still it went over. I was like, okay, well, I had some choice words. Whoops! Don't. Whatever I do, don't. Don't hit. Whatever you do, don't hit the wrong upgrade. Unless you have an extra 5 coins. Even so, that's a loss of 5 coins that then you have to make up. So it's not great either way, but it's devastating if you don't already have the 5. No, that's good. Okay, no. Oh, man. What's up? But, like, I wonder, like, behind the scenes why this works. Like, why you could just like, climb up those cliffs. Like that. Oh, God. It's okay. Okay, that's a reset. Alright, we're done.